Yes, Himanshu, describe your personality.
Sir, as you know, my name is Himanshu Vats. I am a hardworking person. I have courage, which is physical, mental, as well as moral. I am, uh, I, I, I have empathy in myself, and also, uh, सर एक सेकंड का पॉज मिल सकता है सर? Yes, sir. Sir,
Hmm.
as you know, my name is Himanshu Vats. I am a hardworking person. I have cleared this exam three times, and I have empathy in myself. I feel that I have a number of leadership qualities that make me suitable for this job, sir. And I am a good listener.
Okay, good. How your degree can be applicable to the CAPF?
Sir, since I am a computer engineer, and in the present time, we are seeing that a lot of technologies are developing, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, chat gpt is also there, so these technologies can be utilized in the forces as well, and I am capable of using them. Along with that, I will be helpful for other force or other jawans as well, and will be able to help them to understand these technologies and uh, uh, resolve their issues related to their privacy or any kind of social media things, sir.
Okay, good. Which game did you play at school or college level?
Sir, in the college, I played cricket for 1 or 2 years. First 2 years of my college, and after that, I left playing it, sir, because of the workload increase in the college.
Okay. Why cricket in our country is more popular than hockey and football?
Sir, the first reason I would say about cricket is, sir, it is a very simple and easy to play game, sir. It do not require a lot of uh, uh, expensive equipments. It just need a 10 rupees ball and a wooden plank. That will be suffice as compared to other games, sir. Like for football, you need a 200, 300 rupees football. For badminton, you need 300, 400 rupees racket. So this is the first reason, sir. Second reason, in my opinion, is, sir, the popularity provided by the media houses because of the popularity of cricket in the international and the historical reasons, sir. So this provide a lot of TRP to the media houses, so they promote it. And the third reason that I would say, sir, uh, lack of infrastructure and facilities for other sports, sir. So these three
Okay,
reasons
okay.
I consider.
And comparatively, you think that the money plays a good part in promotion of the cricket. A national player of hockey may be getting 7 to 8 lakh or 10 lakh per month, per year, whereas a cricketer may be
Yes, sir.
earning crores. So that may be one of the reason.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is also a reason, but this is the reason because it has more popularity. If cricket do not have that popularity, the players would not have been earning so much money, sir.
Okay. How Odisha government has improved the standard of Indian hockey?
Sir, I am not very much sure about this. So I have read, but I am not able to recall at this moment. Odisha government have taken a number of steps, sir. Like they have developed the cricket ground, oh sorry, hockey ground, and also promoted it at the international level, sir. So that much
Recently,
I
we
am able
had
to
World
recall, sir.
Football World Hockey Championship in Odisha, Bhubaneswar. The world class
Yes, sir.
is there, number one. Number two, at the district level, they are promoting hockey and they are giving
Yes, sir.
incentives, especially to the tribal people, so that they have got
Yes,
good
sir.
and they can become good players.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. What are the challenges of government of Delhi as far as Delhi state and Delhi NCR region is concerned?
Sir, there are a lot of challenges in front of the Delhi government, sir. First, and the foremost challenge that Delhi government is facing, sir, is pollution. It is both air pollution as well as the water pollution. The second reason, the second challenge the government of Delhi is facing is the increasing crime rates in Delhi. And the third reason is, sir, over congestion, because the population density of Delhi is one of the highest in the country and it is becoming a challenge and law and order situation can be created. A disruption of law and order can be created. And the fourth and the foremost, fourth and one of the important challenge that I see, sir, is the tussle between the Delhi government and the state, central government. It is becoming one of the major reason of challenge uh, in the Delhi government, sir.
Recently, Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, Mr. Saxena, he said that we have taken a
Yes, sir.
cleanliness drive as far as the Yamuna is concerned, and we have made it almost 50% of the Yamuna area in Delhi as clean. So, what are the drive methods they have adopted?
Sir, there are a number of methods taken by both central as well as state government, sir, Delhi government, for the cleanliness of Yamuna River, sir. Uh, Sir, I am able to recall a scheme which is, uh, sir, I am not able to recall the name of the scheme, sir.
Okay, okay. Only day before yesterday, he was giving reference to the Yamuna Clinic cleanliness drive, in which government has spent money
Yes, sir.
and how they have involved the your pujaris, priests of the temple, local public, school children, as well as all stakeholders who are involved in the pollution of Yamuna River.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In Srinagar, some kind of conference is going to be organized. What is that conference?
Sir, it is G20 conference to be organized. It is one of the part or one of the meeting of G20 would be organized in Srinagar, sir.
What is the agenda of G20?
Sir, as stated by our External Affairs Minister, the agenda of G20 is, sir, climate, conflict, and coordination, sir.
Okay. Elaborate the conflict, agenda conflict.
Sir, the conflict is related to a number of situations like terrorism or the war-like situations between Russia and Ukraine, or any other situations that we see in the world, like the differences between USA and China. So this is the conflict kind of thing. And other dimension of the conflict is, sir, trade differences between the countries, like sanctioning of Indian products by USA or USA products by India. So to resolve these type of conflicts, this has been included as the agenda, sir.
Okay. Why you have given first choice to the CSF?
Sir, since CISF is one of the most diverse force, it is working in the metros. One day you are working in metro or in airport. Other day you are present at the nuclear installation or any VIP security, sir. So this provide me a diversity. Along with that, a lot of public interaction that will help me to develop my interpersonal skills, sir. And the second reason I would say, there is a great work-life balance in CISF, sir, and it will help me to it will provide me basically mental stability, because for a jawan, mental peace is required, although it is present in all other forces. But as far as I calculated, I found that CISF provide uh, little better as compared to the other forces. These are the reasons, sir, putting CISF as my first choice.
Okay, okay, good. What is Article 200 of the Constitution, which is almost talk of the day in the newspapers?
Sir, sorry, sir, I am not able to recall the Article 200.
It speaks about the bills which are being sent to the governor for passing by the Legislative Assembly. Can you elaborate?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. In the state government, since governor is the head of the state, so any bill which is produced in front of the assembly must be passed by both the houses, and after that, it should be given assent by the governor. Then it will become an act. So the article, as you mentioned, sir, it is related to these things.
Means what are the options with the governor and what is the tussle between the governor and the Legislative Assembly? Because there is tussle in Telangana, there is tussle in Tamil Nadu, and there is tussle in Delhi. So there are number of states which are not ruled by BJP. Tussle is there. So what is the problem in Article 200?
Sir, as the governor is providing a coordination between the center and the state. So it represents the central at the state. So there are a lot of options in front of the governor. Firstly, he could pass the bill, give his assent. Secondly, he could withhold the bill. He or she could withhold the bill with it. Thirdly, he or she can send it for reconsideration. And the fourth option that governor have, he or she can send it to the president for his consent, sir. These are the options. And the tussle between the governor and the state is that, sir, many of the time we have seen, since there is no constitutional foundation of time that this much time should be taken by the governor to take a decision, it is not there. So a lot of time we have seen that governor generally either withheld the bill and do not take any action for a longer period of time, and because of which the bill becomes dead. And the second is, sir, recommendation of president rule to the president in the name of constitutional machinery is not working well. So these two are the major tussles with
Okay.
regarding the bills
What
that are
kind
passed by
of
the government.
directions have been given by the Supreme Court when the Telangana government went to Supreme Court on this subject that the bills are not being passed in time by the governor and he is holding these bills?
So a number of times governor has given uh, his reconsideration, like he has given a number of bills to reconsider for the state governments, and a number of times he has withhold bills like, sir, as far as I am able to recall, the recent uh, online gaming or gambling banning bill of Tamil Nadu has been withheld for a longer period of time, but I think it has been passed, sir, as of now. But I'm not sure, sir, about it.
Okay, who is the governor of Tamil Nadu and your Telangana? Can you name them?
Sir, I am aware of the governor of Tamil Nadu, but not able to recall the name of governor of Telangana. Sir, the governor of Tamil Nadu is Mr. N. Ravi.
Okay, okay. Good. Who is the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi?
Sir, he is Mr. Vinay Kumar Saxena, sir.
Okay, okay. So what are
Yes,
the
sir.
point of conflicts between CM and Lieutenant Governor of Delhi? Can you elaborate any 2-3 points?
Sir, in the broad domain, if we see the differences between center and the state, I am representing Lieutenant Governor as center, sir. So, point of contentions are the land, the police, and the public order. Along with it, sir, there are number of recent conflict issues like the cancellation of or the cancellation of teachers sending teachers being sent by the Delhi government to Finland for training. So this was the major issue. Second issue is, sir, control over the bureaucracy. Since Delhi government do not have much powers to control over bureaucracy, and it is little bit required. And the third is, sir, about the Delhi police, which is under the center control. And the fourth point of contention is regarding land, because Delhi government is required any land. They have to go every time for DDA, and there is lot of red tapeism. So these are the major issues, sir, presently going on.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
So as such, I do not have a specific hobby, but I have a number of interests. I play a number of games, street games basically. I watch a number of movies, and currently I am having and developing my interest towards teaching field as well.
And developing interest towards what?
Sir, I am developing my interest towards teaching, sir.
Okay. Teaching. What subjects are you teaching?
Yes, sir. Sir, I am guiding and mentoring students for this civil CAPF AC examination, sir, from the past 1.5 years.
Okay. So you are giving them written coaching.
Sir, I am giving information along with personal guidance as well, sir.
Okay, good.
Guidance is through my YouTube channel, which is free of cost. But if a student require personal guidance, then I am also helping in this direction as well.
Okay. Supposing a art student comes to you and he doesn't have hold
Yes,
over mathematics and science,
yes, sir.
what kind of steps will you take so that he qualifies the written examination of CAPF?
Sir, firstly, I would tell him the syllabus about the maths and science, since it may be a possibility that he is not aware. So the first thing is to analyze the syllabus. I would help him. Second thing is, sir, telling him about the major areas in which out of which the questions are asked, whether it is science or maths, with the help of previous year questions. Then we'll help him in reading NCRT books, which are very much important for this examination, sir. Whether it is an art student or it's a science student, a science student also require NCRT reading. And after that, I will be helping him with a lot of questions for practice, sir, that will be prepared by me.
Okay. Means such a students you will have to take from the scratch. You will help him all in all
Yes,
subjects,
sir.
or will you give some kind of
Yes, sir.
special basis?
So although I will try to provide some extra efforts to him, but the main focus should be on more and more practice. For that, I will be helping him a lot and giving special time as well as special efforts towards him.
Okay, good. Why you want to become officer in CAPF?
Sir, after my graduation, I found that I want a job which is full of challenges, which provide me adventure. There is social respect and prestige associated with the government sector, sir. And other than this, I also want to serve for the public and have a lot of public interaction to develop myself, to see a lot of career growth in myself and development of me along with my family, sir. And government sector provide that opportunity. Although private is also providing, but I want to become an officer for me and my family, sir.
Okay, supposing you get job in ITBP as assistant commandant and you are deployed in
Yes, sir.
Sikkim at Nathula Pass. What kind of challenges will you be facing in your life in personal capacity and in operational capacity?
Sir, in personal capacity, the first challenge I will be facing is the temperature, sir. Since I am a person of Delhi, where the temperature is very hot in the summers and very cold in the winters. So in Sikkim, I will face the climate issue because of the cold weather there. Second issue is, sir, regarding the medications and the hospital facilities. Since Sikkim is in little far areas as compared to a central region like Delhi, so these facilities will be less. And the third is the educational facilities for me as well as my family. And the fourth thing that I would look, sir, there is not a developed network of roads just like Delhi, or internet connectivity, we can say. So these connectivity issue will be faced by me as well as my family, sir. And in the operational capacity, the same climate issue will hamper me. The same connectivity issue will hamper the operations, can hamper the operations, sir. And the third issue that I will be facing, sir, is the Jawans that they may be not uh, not much acquainted with the climate of that region. So I would have to manage them as well and also motivate them to work in that particular difficult sector, sir.
Okay, how will you overcome the boredom or solitude or loneliness of Juan as well as your own self?
Sir, I would for that for to remove the boredom, sir, I would apply two nature of work. Firstly, I would promote sports in the Jawans as well as in my company, so that Jawans feel motivated, play sports, and have mental stability. Along with it, I would promote some educational aspects as well related to technology and books or any kind of competition related to debating, essaying, or dance or music, so that they feel recreation and do not feel the boredom. This is at the level of, sir, works that will be done for the uh, entertainment or recreation. And for removing the posting boredom, I would try that each of the Zaman do not have to face a longer period of time at a particular location. So I would try to break that monotonicity that we see in the border areas.
Okay. What kind of outdoor activities can you conduct there? Being a commander of that area, you have got almost 10 kilometers of area under your control as a company commander. So how will you involve with them in outdoor activities?
Sir, in outdoor activities, we could play sports like volleyball. We could play sports sir, if we are at a ground location, we can play cricket or football. If we are not at a ground location, we can do ice skating, and we can also arrange mountaineering for them and trekking as well. So these activities, outdoor activities, I will perform, sir.
Okay. Recently, the incident of fratricide occurred in Bathinda cantonment. You must have heard of that.
Yes, sir.
Such
Yes, sir, I
incident
heard.
in our organizations also. How will you face this kind of challenge?
Sir, firstly, to face a particular challenge, I would feel that firstly, we need to understand the reasons. There are a number of reasons for that. The first reason could be discrimination among the Jawans. Second reason could be isolation, since they are living at a difficult location and for a longer period of time away from their family. The third reason that could be ill behavior from the seniors or the officers of the company or the battalion, sir. So these challenges should be addressed, and if these challenges are addressed, the Jawan feel more motivation and more confidence, sir. And I would try to resolve any kind of grievances if they have, be with them and treat them like my family members. Sir. So I would overcome these challenges like this.
Okay, good.
Thank you, sir.
Why two prominent points, that is Deep Sang and Damchok, have not been resolved so far by the China? Although we had 18 time core commander level talks, we had talk at the level of external affairs ministry also, and even defense minister had also spoken to each other. Yet
Yes, sir.
no joint statement has been given. What is the reason?
Sir, there could be a number of reasons, sir. Firstly, since China is growing to a new heights, sir, so it is trying to build its monopoly in the region, whether it is Indo-Pacific or in the neighboring countries, sir. It has done a lot of activities which have manipulated and which have hampered the sovereignty of India or Bhutan or the other countries, sir. The second reason that I would say, sir, is from the military, because since both of the militaries of the countries are present at this location, so there is a feeling of nationalism in the soldiers, and sometimes the government at the center is not aware about such incidents that it has happened. So these two reasons that I consider, sir, are the reasons because of which China is doing some illicit activities and nefarious activities, and because of which the talks are not being uh, giving its fruits.
Now, these are the two areas which are still in the occupation of Chinese troops. How much physical area this must be? Do you know?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware of this.
Okay, do read about it.
Okay,
Because
sir.
we are talking through the channels and newspapers. These are the 2 points. But what is the physical area? After all, why we are interested for its resolution?
Sir, are you asking about the area in number or the
Physical,
area in
physical,
name?
physical, in square kilometers.
Sir, sorry, I am not aware about the area. But if you are asking about name, then the overall region is named as Sky Chins.
Okay. What is the threat perception of Taiwan in relation to China?
Sir, the threats in front of Taiwan is, since Taiwan is growing and developing itself in the manufacturing sector, in the services sector. So China is trying to control that, and for that, China has launched a number of operations and uh, established some of the ships and military installations in the close areas so as to manage Taiwan, because they consider that Taiwan government is not recognized, and they consider that Taiwan is their territory, but Taiwan is an independent country and they believe in the democracy, sir.
Now, considering the Ukraine war with Russia and the role US has played, say tomorrow the conflict starts between China and Taiwan. Taiwan will be at receiving end. So what is the option with
Yes, sir.
Taiwan? Should it go with China now or should it wait so that it gets aggressive, offensive design from the China?
Sir, there are a number of possibilities. Taiwan could ask for help from other countries, just like Ukraine, because if Taiwan accepts the dominance of China over it, then it is against the sovereignty of the nation, against the security of the people, because no one knows China will follow the international rules or not. And in the past, it has done a number of times. It has break the number of the laws in number of times, sir. So the option that Taiwan have, that it can join China as well, but I think Taiwan would not join this because Taiwan is a well developed and democratic country, so they will try to face it with democratic means, with the talks, and if it is not resolved, then if it is required, they would take help from USA as well.
Is it the problem of ideology, that is communism versus democracy, of the leaders of the two countries, or people of the two countries are also involved?
Sir, there is not only a particular reason like the ideology difference. There are number of reasons like economic reasons, sir, and the ideology differences as well, and the involvement of people as well to some extent.
Okay, good. Recently, one of the PIL has been filed in the Supreme Court that death is penalty by hanging is torturous, and we should find
Yes, sir.
alternate means. So, what are your views on the subject?
Sir, yes, death penalty, in my opinion, is a cruelty, or it can be considered as a uh, it should not be awarded. But since a number of steps has been taken to reduce its frequency, so we are having just in the rarest of the rare cases. but as recommended by a number of commissions, like the Law Commission, as well as uh, a Supreme Court formed commission as well. So, in my opinion, it should be removed, sir.
They are not asking for the removal. The PIL has gone. That method of hanging by rope
Okay, sir.
should be, should not be there. It should be by the, say, by injection. We give an injection and let there be peaceful killing. Or we should give some kind of gas so that man dies. So he is talking about the removal of hanging part by rope. That is my question.
Okay, 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 sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. But, sir, whether it is by hanging or whether it is by injection, a person feel pains, whether it is for a 1 second or for 1 minute. Pain is pain, sir. So, in my opinion, eye for an eye is not a good option because it can make the whole world blind.
Okay, okay, good.
Thank you, sir.
So recently, Bihar government brought out a notification that those who are involved in the murder of public servant who were on duty, they can be given remission after 14 years of imprisonment. So their lady wife has also gone to the Supreme Court. Can you elaborate?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about this issue, sir. But I will read about this after this interview.
Bihar government has come out with a notification and they have amended their prisoners manual. By that manual, any person who has completed 14 years of imprisonment, they can be released from the prison. So they have released one of the men. Nitish Kumar has played very well in order to catch the votes of Rajputs and Bhumiyars in Bihar in next election. This is the strategy. Now the lady wife of the DC who was killed in 1990s has gone to the Supreme Court that it is bad in law. Even number of IAS officer has given a written letter to the central government that it is bad in law. I am asking your views on that subject.
Sir, as per my opinion, if this action is taken for political measures, and then it is not a correct idea. But we can have this kind of strategy for humanitarian grounds. If the person have done good work during these 14 years of imprisonment, then there should be some exit options for him so that he can be rehabilitated, he can be improved in his life, and he can do something better. But if he have shown an arrogant or any kind of nefarious attitude in the prison as well, then he is not. He should not be given such exit options, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. Let us close the interview.